Hello, all of you out there. Welcome to Monstrum, a game where I'm probably going to die. If you don't know what this game is, you'll find out shortly. And if you do know what this game is, just tag along for the ride, because something tells me I'm not going to do very well for my first playthrough of this game. Without any further ado, let's hop right in and not waste any more time. Ugh, my head is killing me. What's going on? Where am I? Oh, you tap it? You don't hold it. Interesting. Space is jump. Chekhov and Wilson, I think something's gone seriously wrong. I haven't seen another pair in hours. They went to investigate the engine, but no one's come back. There's definitely a fire. I could smell them burning. I don't want to make any noise by banging the door. I heard Fred yelling, and then he just cut off. If you wake up and find this, I'm making for the port side balcony to use the life raft. I'm leaving. I know you're sick, but we have to get off this ship. If you arrive in the next hour, I'll be waiting. Okay. Open door. Okay. The mess sensitivity is way up. Shift to run. I am going to die. I can't open any of these doors. Maybe it's just because I'm on a lower level. A ship? How the hell did I end up here? There must be some way out of this. I better look around some more. Yep. Stranded on a ship. An abandoned ship. I have to find a way off. Hey, look, a way off. This thing actually looks functional. I'll need to find the keys, detach it from the deck, and refuel it. The refueling equipment must be stored somewhere nearby. Cut restraint cables, find fuel pump, unlock the helicopter door. There are three main things I need to find for this. The keys, some cable cutters, and some fuel. Here's a door I know I should be able to open. Am I dumb? How do I open doors? Okay, turn down the sensitivity. Wait, so... Oh, I have to press F on every door. feeling I know who I'm dealing with. At least my least favorite. Some blood on the walls. God. Okay, so here's some of that fuel I was talking about. If I could take this back to the helicopter. That looks like something. I heard something. Oh, I'm so hearing something. Keeping running to a minimum, and you'll find out why later. Okay, so I got this. I'm just going to leave that there because that's what that'll correlate to. Seeing as I was hearing noises back there, I'm actually going to head this way and see if I can find something else. I'm not sure if running is going to get me killed or not. So F is my interact key. It's kind of funky, but glue stick. Don't need that. Stuff. Come on, I need stuff and things. Okay, well, there's a distraction down here. Ooh. Good to know that's there. Let's head down another layer. This looks like the bottom floor. Ah. Good, okay. There's a submarine here. I might be able to get this thing working, but I'll need to put it back together first. Okay. Okay, well, I actually did see... I saw a piece for that, for this, back upstairs. If I can go back and get it, that'd be great. It would mean I'd have two. There's some fuse boxes scattered about here. Maybe if I can find some fuses, I can power them up. Alright, so there's something for the sub back upstairs. But who knows what down here. I feel like the other two parts of the sub are gonna be back in the other parts of the ship. So I'm gonna go up there and look. Deck 2 is where that first sub thing is. I have a rough idea of where it was. So I'm gonna go back up here and look around some more. In this game, it's important to wait, listen, and look for what danger could be lurking around the corner. Is it still hanging out over here? Maybe stuff up here, though. I suppose what else I could do is I could lead the... I'll take this for now, I guess. Not sure if the submarine will be the best way to go. Oh, that's a flare gun. Lab report. Tests of teropsis, Dorne, based compound used on 2 subjects. Preliminary results as follows. Subject 1 showed increased cellular repair and growth, healing even scar tissue. Compound led to increased muscle growth and strength outside of predetermined parameters. Higher brain activity remained low throughout. Subject showed increase in aggression. Subject 2 showed increased brain activity outside predetermined parameters in addition to cellular repair. However, scar tissue remained unaffected. Additional muscle growth not detected. Showed consistent pain, indicating nerve damage also not repaired. Recommended action in euthanizing both subjects. Subject 1's increase in strength plus aggression makes it a danger to personnel. Subject 2's nerve damage plus pain throughout indicates additional refinement before human trials. Spooky. Excuse me? Captain's log, entry 74. Brody and Fred came to me today. Brett hasn't returned or reported in from maintenance for 3 days. I've shared the news with the rest of the crew, but no one's seen him. We searched the entire ship, found his tools near the boiler covered a black soot, but he seems to be gone. Didn't seem like the type to jump overboard, but it's looking likely at this point. Getting the rest of the crew to believe it is proving difficult, though. They've begun moving around the ship in pairs as an unwritten rule. Hopefully they'll come to their senses in a few days and accept what's happened, rather than believing in sea monsters. With Chekhov and Wilson sticking to their bunk, we need all the remaining crew on top for this Pacific crossing. Captain Jonan Mickelson, February 18th, 1977. Oh, so this game takes place way earlier than I thought. Still, just some more details, not actual... I like the fact that those flickered. For a very specific reason. Uh-oh. I think I might have been wrong about which monster I was dealing with. But now that I know which one I am dealing with, I'll be able to get out of here. In case you couldn't tell, there's a monster on this ship. But he hasn't seen me yet. So long as the monster hasn't seen me, I should be fine. Yeah, famous last words. Oh yeah, he's over here. But he might have just been passing by. But he's definitely in this area. And unfortunately, due to how the AI works, it will remain in this area until I leave. I could try and hightail it, but I don't want to just make unnecessary noise. I could throw distraction, hopefully draw it away from you. Now that I know who I'm dealing with, this will be a lot easier. He sounds like... Well, he doesn't sound anything because I know this thing. Listening is not exactly going to be easy. It's the visual cues I need to be looking for. As far as I can tell, he's not here. At least get away from that little spigot. I don't like this, but I don't like it in a good way. Can I search these? Damn it. Okay, so it turns out I was wrong. There's not a lot over here. But if I go back to the other side of the ship, I might be able to find what I'm looking for. It's just probably going to be dangerous. Okay, I think I'm fine. Nope, I think he's up there. Which means I'm going down here. Okay, so see, I was just in the upper decks. The engine room's behind me, which there's generally always something good there. But that's not guaranteed. I have one part for the helicopter, 2 parts for the submarine. At least to know where one of them is. I don't know, fuse. Looks like it would let me get... that's a part for the helicopter. Okay, okay. If I find the keys, I'll be very confident in being able to do the helicopter. Oh God! Hi! Ow. Dickhole. Jesus! Well. That was the Fiend. You know, for an enemy I thought I'd be able to see coming, I saw my light flickered. I was like, ah, shit, he's nearby. And then I just ran right into his arms. He probably appreciated that from me. He probably really loved the fact that I just was so ecstatic to go and see him again. But I died. And unfortunately, that's it.